Hello and welcome to the second of my English tuition videos here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe. If you're old to the channel, please like, subscribe. Leave your comments. What do you think? Do you have any questions? What would you like me to talk about next? And by the way, I'm aware when I look at the camera, I'm looking at where I am in relation to the board. I'm not actually looking at the camera lens. So I'm not looking at you, sort of, but not exactly. Anyway, whatever. Today we're going to talk about phrasal verbs. Now, I'm not going to teach you all of the phrasal verbs, so don't worry. I am going to teach you some basic phrasal verb rules regarding objects. So I'm going to have to use a transitive phrasal verb, transitive meaning with an object. Intransitive verbs and phrasal verbs don't take objects, and detransitive verbs take two objects. So we'll talk about that in another video though, don't you think? So pick up, meaning collect. Let's look at the rules. You've got two choices. Pick up my sister or pick my sister up. So this is your verb, this is your particle. My sister can go after the particle or after the verb and before the particle, between the verb and the particle. When it's an ordinary object, pick up my laundry, pick my laundry up, pick up the parcel, pick the parcel up. So no problem at all. Not all phrasal verbs follow the same rules, obviously. Sometimes, especially with two particle phrasal verbs, you don't have a choice. But we could talk about transitive phrasal verbs and intransitive phrasal verbs in another class. So, if your object is a pronoun, me, you, him, her, it, us, you, them, etc., other object pronouns, then you've only got one choice, and that is between the verb and the particle. Pick her up, not pick up her. That's wrong. So your object pronoun is her. Now it has to go between. Okay? Another example, throw this away, throw away this. Wrong. Okay? Because this is an object, a pronoun. So when it's a normal object, no problem at all. You've got two choices. When it's an object pronoun, it must go between the verb and the particle. Let's look at a different phrasal verb, a phrasal verb with two particles. Get on with someone. Now, get on with someone means have a good relationship. I will explain why this is in parentheses in a moment. But get on with someone, have a good relationship. You could say get on well with someone or get on fine with someone. It would be a little strange to say get on badly with someone because the very essence of get on with someone means to have a good relationship. So it would be flying in the face of logic. Flying in the face of logic. Yeah, no charge. So I get on with her is the only possibility. When you have a two-particle phrasal verb, you must put the object at the end, regardless of whether it's an object pronoun or a normal object. For example, I get on with my sister, I get on with her, I get on with my boss. Don't have a boss, thankfully. I get her on with, no good. I get on her with, no good. Well, so that's completely out. You can't say that. And it sounds wrong. I'm sure you would agree it sounds wrong. That's toe up. So there you go. Now, get on with, just for the record, also means do, start, or continue. Get on with your work, get on with it. Different meaning to this one, but the same phrasal verb. In this case, for example, get on with your, imagine you're in class or wherever, and there's a distraction outside, and everyone's looking out the window, and the teacher says, come on, get on with your work. Probably in this case means continue. Get on with it, start or continue. For example, everyone, is everybody in? Everybody here? Okay, good. Let's get on with it. Let's start. Okay? Different meaning. Again, though, the object always at the end, after the second particle. Okay? Now, get on, this meaning here, have a good relationship, not this meaning. This meaning, you could use only one particle, but in this context you would not use the object. That would be wrong. So we get on, no object. You see, get on with, you must have an object, with an object. Get on, you don't need the object, but the subject must be plural. For example, I and her. If you change I and her to we get on. I get on with her, we get on. Same information. However, if we is you and I, and there's another person, another or other people, you say we get on, but we get on with them, we get on with him, we get on with her. So it would be plural if it's two people getting on with other people, or three people getting on with other people or another person. But when it's relating to just two people, I and her, or I and him, then we get on. It could be I and them. We get on. As long as everybody knows who you're talking about. For example, do you have a good relationship with your colleagues? Yes, we get on. We get on fine, we get on well. Or I get on with them. Okay? You can also say we get on with each other, but again, then you would be using with. With must be followed by an object. If there's no with, there's no object. I hope that makes sense. It didn't necessarily sound like it made a lot of sense, but I'm sure it does. Just to clarify, two people, I get on with her, or we get on with each other. But the subject could be we 15 people, and them could be another 15 people, as long as everybody knows what the context is. So I hope that hasn't made you more confused or confused you further. I hope you enjoyed that. I really do. Please like, subscribe, leave your comments. Did you understand? Do you have any questions? What would you like me to teach? Are there any things you want me to clear up or clarify for you? I've already got my ideas as to the next few videos, and I'm very excited about that. So subscribe so you don't miss those. Ring the bell so that you get notified when the video drops. And I will see you very soon for the next video. Okay? Bye-bye.